Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Robert channel, where heartfelt love stories brimming with humanity are told straight from the heart. If you cherish romantic moments and deep emotions, hit the subscribe button for Robert now to never miss a video. Today, we return to the Northern Mountains, where Robert harbors a plan to relocate his farm closer to home for easier care of his mother, Mrs. Lon. He shares this intention with Mai, receiving enthusiastic support, and Mrs. Lon is moved to see her son mature alongside the girl who's always by his side. This chapter will touch your heart with family love, romantic love, and the first steps toward building a future. Are you ready? Let's join Robert in this meaningful journey. The first winter in the Northern Mountains arrived earlier than usual, with cold winds sweeping over the hillsides, carrying the crisp breath of the forest. Robert's wooden house stayed warm thanks to the glowing firewood stove. But every time he returned from the farm, nearly 2 kilometers of steep path, his heart grew heavy. Mrs. Lon, though healthier after her illness, still needed someone nearby. On nights he came home late, she sat alone on the porch, gazing distantly toward the valley where the farm's oil lamp faintly flickered. Robert knew, even if she didn't say it, that she longed for her son closer, especially as old age crept in one evening. After tending the chickens, pigs, and pigeons at the farm, Robert sat by his home stove, firelight dancing on his sun-tanned face. He held an old pencil, doodling on a blank sheet, an empty plot right next to the house, spacious enough for new pens, a vegetable corner, and a small path leading straight to his mother's door. The idea of relocating the farm had smoldered inside him for a long time, but tonight it became resolve. Mom needs me. I can't leave her alone anymore, he thought, eyes determined. But he knew, to make it happen, he needed support, and the first person he wanted to tell was Mai. The next morning, with mist still cloaking the valley, Robert went to Mai's grandmother's house. She was picking greens in the garden, dressed simply, beaming when she saw him. "Robert, so early?" Mai called, running to greet him. Robert smiled warmly, pulling her by the hand to the porch. "I have something important to tell you." Mai sat on the bamboo bench, eyes curious. Robert pulled the sketched plan from his pocket, voice deep yet emotional. "I want to move the farm closer to home. Build pens for chickens, pigs, pigeons right beside Mom's house. That way I can care for her and the animals without traveling far. I'm afraid she'll grow frail and alone." Mai studied the sketch, then looked at Robert, eyes sparkling. "Have you thought this through? You built the old farm over years." Robert nodded, voice trembling. "I have. Mom is everything to me. Since Dad passed, she raised me alone. Now it's my turn to repay her. But I need your support, Mai. What do you think?" Mai paused, then gripped his hand tightly, voice gentle yet firm. "I support you, completely. You're doing the right thing. Mom will be happy, and I want you closer to her too. I'll help, from planning to building. Shall we do it together?" Robert looked at her, tears glistening. "Mai, thank you. With you I feel stronger." Mai leaned her head on his shoulder, whispering, We're family, Robert." Those words warmed his heart like stove flames. He hugged her tightly, feeling the warmth of the girl who had become indispensable in his life. They started planning that very day. Robert and Mai sat at the small wooden table in her grandmother's house, spreading a large sheet detailing the new farm design. "Chicken coop on the east side for morning sun," Robert said, drawing lines. "Pig pen on the west to block cold winds. And here, a small pigeon coop hung in the tree like before." Mai added, "I suggest a stone-paved path from Mom's house to the farm so she can visit easily, and a bamboo fence around it, pretty and safe." They chatted lively, occasionally brushing hands while drawing a straight line, eyes exchanging love. Mai suggested an organic vegetable garden for family and animal feed. "You're so smart," Robert teased, making Mai blush and lightly tap his arm. "You taught me." They surveyed the empty plot beside Robert's house, a flat area once used for drying rice. Robert measured with an old tape. Mai took careful notes. "Good soil, fast drainage, perfect for pens," he observed. Mai nodded. "I'll ask Uncle Tio for extra bamboo, Aunt Lan for seeds. The whole village will help, I'm sure." Robert looked at her, overflowing with gratitude. "You're not just supporting, you're making my dream real." Mai smiled. "Because I want you happy, and Mom always smiling." That afternoon, Robert brought Mai home to share the plan with Mrs. Lan. She was weaving a bamboo basket on the porch. Hearing her son, her aged eyes lit up. "I want to relocate the farm here to care for you better," Robert said, voice choked. Mrs. Lan paused, tears rolling. "Robert, my son has truly grown. I want nothing more than you nearby." She held Mai's hand, voice trembling. "Thank you, Mai. You're not just Robert's love. You're my daughter." "With you here, I'm at peace." Mai hugged her, tears falling. "I'll always be here, with you, with Robert." In that simple wooden house, family love and romance blended, warmer than the stove fire. In the following days, the village buzzed with Robert's plan. Uncle Teo brought bamboo. Uncle Hung helped survey. Aunt Lan gave seeds. Robert and Mai got to work, cutting bamboo for posts, carving wood for frames, digging holes. Though exhausting, sweat-drenched laughter always rang out. Robert taught Mai to set posts. She wobbled. He laughed. "If you become a builder, I'll quit farming?" Mai teased back. "Then you'll have to support me forever." They hauled bamboo, dug soil, eyes full of love. Each afternoon, Mrs. Lan brought stream water, watching her son and future daughter-in-law work, smile never fading. A week later, the new farm's foundation took shape. The chicken coop rose first, palm leaf roof, sturdy bamboo walls. Robert and Mai moved the first chickens to their new home. They clucked and scampered as if celebrating. "Seeing them happy makes all the fatigue vanish," Robert said, holding Mai's hand. She leaned on his shoulder. "This is our beginning, Robert. The house, the farm, our family. Under the sunset, their shadows stretched long on the fresh soil, a promise of prosperity and happiness." When the pig and pigeon pens were complete, Mrs. Lon stepped out, standing amid the new farm. Tears of joy. I have everything now. My son, my daughter-in-law, a warm home. Robert hugged his mother. Mai embraced both, hearts overflowing. The new farm was more than livestock. It symbolized family love, sacrifice, and budding romance in the mountains. From the idea of relocating the farm to be near his mother, to tireless days of labor with Mai and village support, Robert built not just a new farm but a complete home. His love for his mother, Mai's love for him, and Mrs. Lon's love for her daughter-in-law wove a beautiful symphony. Can you feel that warmth? If you loved this story, hit like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to Robert for the next chapters with